Hello, students. How are you? I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I'm also fine. Today, I welcome you to the class on pronoun reference. Particularly, I will talk about pronoun and its classification. I hope you will enjoy the class.
What's a pronoun?
A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun or a noun phrase mentioned earlier. That means a pronoun refers back to the noun or noun phrase mentioned earlier. You have to be very careful while using a pronoun instead of a noun or a noun phrase because a pronoun must match the number, the point of view, and the gender of the noun or the noun phrase. Here are three sentences. If we look at the first sentence, you see the noun Abir has been repeated. In the second sentence, you see Abir has been replaced by they. Do you think it is the correct replacement? I think not. Because Abir is in singular number. On the other hand, they is in plural number. So here they is not the right pronoun for Abir. Now look at the third sentence. Here you see the noun Abir and the pronoun he are in agreement. Because Abir is also a singular number, the pronoun he is also a singular number. Now look at these three sentences. At the first sentence, you see again Abir has been repeated. In the second sentence, to replace Abir, she has been used. Do you think it is the correct replacement? I think it's not. Because the gender of Abir is masculine. On the other hand, the gender of she is feminine. So, the noun and pronoun agreement is not correct here. And if you look at the third sentence, you can see the noun Abir and the pronoun he are of same gender. Now you can ask why we should use a pronoun. Actually, a pronoun is used to avoid the monotonous repetition of the noun or the noun phrase mentioned earlier. That means a pronoun is used to make the sentence clearer, less awkward, and smoother. Read the sentences. Abir and his sister have to submit Abir and his sister's homework soon. Abir and his sister are working hard to finish Abir and his sister's homework. You yourselves understand these sentences read boring, awkward, and less smoother. To make the sentences clearer, less awkward, and smoother, I have used a possessive adjective there instead of Abir and his sisters. Then I have used they to replace Abir and his sister. And at the end, I have used it to substitute Abir and his sister's homework. You read the two parts again and you yourselves will understand the difference. How many types of pronoun are there in English? There are generally 8 types of pronoun in English. And I always use a term or an acronym or an abbreviation to keep the pronouns in my mind. I use PIDOR, just like the word SIDOR. PIDOR covers all the initial letters of 8 pronouns. P refers to personal pronoun. I refers to interrogative pronoun and indefinite pronoun. D refers to distributive pronoun and demonstrative pronoun. And at last, R refers to reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. Let's see the examples of 8 types of pronoun. Personal pronoun has 4 forms. They are subjective pronoun form, objective pronoun form, possessive adjective form, and possessive pronoun form. Who is, what, whom, and whose are the examples of interrogative pronoun. All, any, many, several, some, none, etc. are some of the examples of indefinite pronoun. Either, neither, each, and every are the examples of distributive pronoun. These, that, these, and those are the examples of demonstrative pronoun. Myself, ourselves, yourself, himself, herself, themselves, oneself, yourself are the examples of reflexive pronoun. As relative pronoun, you can find who is, that, etc. And finally, we have come to reciprocal pronoun. Each other and one another are the examples of reciprocal pronoun. Dear students, I hope you have enjoyed the class well, and I expect you to join me in the next class on pronoun reference. Thank you for staying with me.